Hello families, this is week 12 of our review of high frequency words and the sounds in the sound cards. So this week our little personnage, our little mascot is Alain Singe, and the sound is eh. Now it comes in different graphemes. Graphemes again are the ways to write the sound, and there's many of them for certain sounds. So this one we have IN is sort of the base version, and then there's IM, but it can also be AIM, EIN, and AIN. Okay, so all five of those can make the sound eh. So this week, as we notice every time, there's different forms of text that we study. So this one's poème, so poems. Coucou, c'est moi, Alain Singe. Je me suis amusé à écrire des poèmes cet été. En voici quelques-uns. So that says hello. Cuckoo is just like another way of like, hi, hey there. It's me, Alan the monkey. I had fun this summer making poems, writing poems. Here are a couple. So, poème 1. Ce garçon a faim. Il fait du pain. J'ai faim. Je fais du pain au raisin. Cette fille n'a pas faim. Elle a le ventre plein. So that means this boy is hungry. He makes some bread. I'm hungry. I make some bread with raisins. This girl is not hungry. She has a full belly. Poème 2. Le midi, je dis à mes amis, j'ai faim pour des radis. Gaston, lui aussi, mange des radis. This noon, I said to my friends, I'm hungry for some radishes. Gaston is also hungry for some radishes. Poème 3. Je viens avec toi, tu viens avec moi, il vient avec qui? Il vient avec nous. He comes with you, you come with me. He comes with who? He comes with us. Okay, so just to get them to have vient in the different forms because it changes depending on who's saying it in French. In English, we don't have very much variation. It's mostly just I do something or you do something, and then the you is different in English. But in French, all the different people have different forms. So then we're going to look at our high frequency words, which were in bold on the past text that we just read. So garçon is a boy, and you'll notice the C, there's that little mark on the C. Anytime a C is followed by A, O, or U, and this is the same actually rule in English without, they don't have the C in English, but we have the same rule. So a C with any other letter, any consonant, or with the consonants, any other consonant, it usually has that hard sound too. With only with the letters I, Y, and E does the C make a S sound. However, there are some words like garçon in French that it should make the K, the hard C sound, but it doesn't. And so we need to put that C, that little mark under the C, to make sure that, it's actually pronounced like an S. Okay, so it kind of breaks that rule. But fortunately, when it breaks the rule in French, we have the little C to indicate it to us. Then we have fille. This can be a hard word for a lot of students to recognize out of context. A lot of time they'll say fil, which is like a string. So that I-L-L-E sound is really one to work on. A lot of students don't quite pick up on that one yet. Midi is noon. Lui is he. A lot of the time students want to say il when they mean lui. So you're like, who? Him? Lui. Okay? Il, which they tend to use in the place of it, means he. So this is him versus like he, which is il. So then we have aussi, which means also. We have fait and fait. They both mean the Same thing. So fait in French can be to make or to do. It's just the difference of which person is saying it. And when we go back over to our text, you can see il fait, so he or she is going to be with the T, versus like when I do it, I make or I do, then it has the S. Okay, same thing for tu fais, it's going to have the S. Okay, so back to our side here. Ooh, the lighting's not very good. Then we have me. Me is a hard one to kind of explain. It is used when you're talking about something that you're going to do for yourself. So, je me brosse les dents. I brush my teeth. It's kind of like my, it's not exactly the same thing in French, but it is used for things that you do for yourself, like brushing your teeth, brushing your hair, that kind of thing. And then we have viens and bien. They're pronounced again the same thing, kind of sort of like fait. But one of them with the T is for like he or she. And then with the S is for I or you. And it means to come. You're going to come along with someone. And then we have the strategy of reading. This one's a comprehension one. Make predictions and then return to those predictions. So when you're reading the text, make some predictions about what you think is happening, and then go back and see if those predictions are correct. Okay, that's everything for this week. Thank you.